a survival contest, no doubt. Will the series end here tonight? Thanks for tuning in to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke reporting on the sidelines. It's the Miami Heat taking on the Washington Wizards. You look at Washington. They're facing elimination, and the fans in this building know that this could be their last game of the year without a tremendous effort.
And in a lot of ways, I feel like the pressure could be off. I mean, you're down 3-0. Nobody's expecting anything from you at this point. They can just go out and let it fly.
I agree with you. I mean, that's exactly right. You've got to win this game. You're down 3-0. Play freely, play confidently.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skill as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
And that last replay courtesy of Pia. Colomar. He's covered by Gill, and it's Noel with the rebound.
And that's really just not heads-up basketball. Don't try a fadeaway when nobody's guarding you.
Here's Clark. A three-pointer off the mark. For Washington, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. All with it, now defended by Freak. Back to Wall. No good. And it's Miami the other way. It was a big win for them, coming off Tuesday's match.
And the deciding factor in that one was their success from the floor. I mean, they just hit big shots time and time again.
Yeah, just the way you want it when you're the road team. Don't even give the fans a chance to get into it.
And he goes in for the dunk.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
Such a wide open look. Wall's got 6 points.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Winslow kicks to Clark. From past the arc. Good.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Wizards trail by 5. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
I briefly spoke with Jason Kidd. I asked him if this team still believed that they could come back in this series, and he told me, absolutely. The guys know we're in a hole, but we've had our backs against the wall before. The pressure is on them now to close us down.
The Heat trail by 4. And there's the pass to Noel. And for Miami, Clark, he's in at point guard. Nerlens Noel is out there with Winslow. And it's Holmes in at the 4. Miami's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Here's Clark. Sinks the triple. Clark's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Heat.
And you know what? He's got a new BFF. It's the triple.
And it has been his BFF today anyway. Most of his points have been courtesy of the deep ball.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Beal. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
Launches it. Beal pulls it in. Washington leading now by 3. Here's Grant. That's tipped.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
No good from Clark.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it. So you know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
The feed to Beal. Nice ball movement by Washington. Grant gets a wide open look. Gets a very good look and converts. And the Wizards lead by 5. Miami's gone 1 of 2 on 3 corners here in the second quarter so far. Here's Clark. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times. In transition, here comes Miami. Freak with the ball. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And that one is hammered home.
And sometimes when you want something done, you got to do it yourself. That dunks the shot in the arm they need to really cut into that lead.
Well, Greg, it certainly got everybody on their bench up and off their seats and cheering.
Yeah, that could be an instant momentum shift. That certainly was a rim wrecker.
Barnes dishes to Noel. Here's Clark. Offensive rebound. Barnes. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
There's the pick. Down low. Here's Kolomak. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. He's got 6.
And that's his go-to move right there in the low post.
Clark kicks to Barnes. Again, the Heat good for 2. Barnes. Wizards leading by 3. Grant outside. He kicks it to Beal. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Washington.
You've got to like the consistency.
And so that brings the...
Get ready for your Wizard Girls. Ladies and gentlemen, Verizon Center, give it up for your...
Welcome back to game 4 as we get ready to start things up again.
What a performance. Just look at the game for free. 18 points, and those 4 3-pointers he's hit have helped him too.
No doubt, Clark. They'd be in a much different position this game if he wasn't knocking down those triples.
And for the Heat, Clark, he's in at the point. Winslow is out there with Looney. Then it's Noel. And it's Gill in at the shooting guard.
And guys, that kind of sums it up right there. I mean, one team getting after it, hustling the rebounds, the putbacks. The other team just a step slow.
Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
A very big Game 5 is upon us here in round 1 of the NBA playoffs. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Joining me, Kenny the Jet Smith, and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight, it's the Washington Wizards as they'll be playing against the Miami Heat at American Airlines Arena. Looking at Miami, they endured a punishing loss in Game 4, but they've put that one in the rear view and are approaching this game with a clear-headed determination. And this is it, an opportunity to just nail down this series. Shaq, when you're on the verge of closing out a team, what is the key to getting that done?
You're facing a team with a high level of desperation. You have to go in with the mindset, Ernie, whatever it takes.
You want to just crush their spirit.
20,000 fans in a chorus at the American Airlines Arena. Desperation hangs in the air. One team looking to advance to the next round. The other looking to force a Game 6. What will happen? These are the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg alongside. And our sideline reporter tonight is Doris Burke. Taking a look at Miami. Well, there is a buzz, guys, in this building right now as they hold a 3-1 game advantage in the series. They want nothing more than to deliver the big win to a very deserving crowd.
Yeah, really in excellent position here to close this thing out tonight. A 3-1 series lead at home, and these fans are definitely pumped up. This is where they expected to be, and they put themselves in a position. Let's see if they can finish the deal.
I think they probably can. I mean, they did what they needed to do to get back home with a chance to close it out in front of their fans. But even if they can't do it, they'll have to go back on the road for Game 6, and this series takes on a whole new look then.
And now Washington's starting group. It's Wall with the drive. Beal and
unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Here's Clark, and again, Miami with the triple. For Washington, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game. Wall passes to Beal, pulls up on the elbow, and the shot no good, a bit short. Miami's gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. From outside the arc, no good from Clark. So it's Washington now, trailing by 2. They easily took Thursday's game.
Was not even.
Oh!
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
A little disorganized that time, and the result, 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Guys, there has to be better rim protection than that, though. Not very good.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. Beat out offense. The tray, and he gets the bucket. Clark's got 9.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Eklund. He's covered by Noel. They get a hand on it. 6 to shoot. Here's Gill. A good finish with the rack off the slick feed. Gill's got his first points of the night.
It doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Jason Kidd. What'd you find out, Doris?
What they need to do to stay alive in this series is simple. He told me it all comes down to team basketball. He said sometimes they have guys that put it all on themselves to win a game, and that simply can't be the case tonight. Getting everyone involved is the only way they'll get where they need to go. Let's see if it happens, gentlemen.
Thanks, Doris. Miami leading by 3. Here's Clark. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Clark's got 12 in the game.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
String music scorching those nets. How long can they keep this up, though?
Okay, Miami, now coming up for your Heat answers. Let them hear ya.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. There's 1:38 left to play in the first. Beverly against Payton, and stolen by Clark. He's in at the point. Noel is out there with Looney. Then it's Winslow, and it's Gill in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Now here's Wall.
Even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when you need a spark, something electric to get your teammates fired up.
Here's Wall, following the basket by Freak. And Wall. Here we go now. And this gives us a chance to look at the point guards who had the most success from before in the regular season. Freak, number 1.
And he's been even more accurate with his shooting than he's been with his passing. Just a terrific percentage from the field.
And, Greg, this isn't a power forward we're talking about. I mean, this